guys, it's Neselle. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. So this video is impromptu. I was not planning on filming today, but then I was like, you know what, I have some time on my hands. This would be like the perfect day to just film like a video where I'm not in front of the camera, and I have been behind on videos and this was requested, so I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and get this up today. So as you can tell, this is going to be an individual candle review on the Cucumber and Lily candle from Bath & Body Works, and I have it pulled up right now on the website so I can read you guys the exact scent description. So the fragrance notes are fresh cucumber, green tea, lily of the valley with essential oils. So that is basically, I mean, the candle speaks for itself. As you can see, basically I have, after this burn, I want to say I have maybe 2 burns left, 1 or 2 burns. This has been burning, I want to say I put this out here like for the entire month of April, and it is now May. So this is one of my longer lasting Bath & Body Works candles, which is rare. And as you can tell by the performance, it's doing beautifully. Even towards like the end of its burn, it is performing beautifully. So basically, I am currently in my downstairs family room, which is obviously where I've been burning this candle. So scent throw wise, it is actually not a heavy hitter. It's not a house filler type of fragrance. I do want to say though, it is more on the moderate side. So on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being an absolute house filler, it sticks on my clothes and on the kitchen towels. This I would put at maybe like a 6. It is decent, it is moderate. I can definitely smell it when I'm in the downstairs floor plan area, but it's definitely not a scent that I can necessarily pick up upstairs. So it is more on the moderate side. So for its purpose of being here in the family room, like I said, I can smell it pretty much here in the downstairs floor plan. So basically in that haul video, because I featured this in the spring Bath & Body Works candle haul for this year, I had said that on first cold sniff, I could get cucumber more so than the lily, and then the next day when I smell it, I can get lily more than the cucumber. So what I'm trying to say is that you can definitely pick out both scent notes. You can pick out cucumber and you can pick out lily, and together along with the green tea, that relaxing, calming creaminess of the green tea, that refreshing fragrance, it just combines to make this really beautiful, refreshing spring fragrance. There is like a little bit of like an aquatic vibe to this. There's no watery notes in here, and I'm not saying there's actual like ocean notes in here. It's nothing like that. I say aquatic in the sense of it's refreshing because of the cucumber. Now obviously cucumbers are very juicy, so whatever water is in the cucumber, like that's adding to like that refreshing note in here. So it's not to be mistaken, whereas like, oh, this fragrance actually has, you know, water aquatic vibes to it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying whatever refreshingness from the cucumber, for lack of a better word, is in here, that's what's making it refreshing. So this candle I actually really like, and again, performance wise, it is doing superb. Usually with Bath & Body Works candles, if not towards the first half of the burn, definitely towards like the second half to the end of its burning life, I should say. Usually is when it will either dud or I'll get puny wick syndrome. We all know Bath & Body Works candles, their performance tends to vary greatly, and I am glad to report that with this one in particular, it's actually doing really well. So I'm going to lift the tripod here, so I apologize if it's a little bit shaky. But as you can see, it's doing really well. It pulled out all the way, no problem. I have no tunneling issues. As of right now, with what I'm seeing, and this is literally just what I'm seeing right now, the wicks are starting to curl. Like, they're definitely starting to curl, so I have to put this out and let it like cool down before I trim the wick again, because it's almost like extinguishing itself. But as you can see, the flames are very strong, they're very high, but it doesn't cause any sooting issues. So as you can see with the performance of the candle itself, there's no sooting. And that's also because I have been diligent with how I've been burning this for once. Usually if you guys watch my empties videos, I always say, like, you know, it soots because I tend to leave them burning all day, which is what you're not really supposed to do. But this one I've actually been trying to, you know, really be diligent about it, and I think it's paying off because the performance on it is really, really, really nice. So it was a white wax. I think it's starting to get a little bit murky. It's definitely not as pure of a white wax as it was before I had burned it, but honestly at this point I feel like that's normal with Bath & Body Works candles, just because, you know, the combination of the sooting from the wicks, like when you extinguish it and stuff, and when you light it, I just think there's really like no way of escaping that. As it's burning, I definitely get a mixture of both evenly. I know on cold I said sometimes I get more cucumber than lily and vice versa, but when it's burning I definitely get both equally. And then again, that green tea note just makes it really, really, really relaxing. Now, as somebody who is sensitive to florals, I will say that there are some days where I do extinguish this pretty early on, just because it gives me a headache. So if you're somebody who is a little bit sensitive to florals, I wouldn't recommend this, because again, the lily aspect of the fragrance is very prominent. So even myself, I have to extinguish this. But there are some days like today where I could leave it burning all day and I don't have a problem. But again, just because I'm sensitive to florals, I kind of have to watch myself with this. So just a little like warning for you guys who are sensitive to florals. But overall, it's a really nice spring candle. This isn't a new fragrance from Bath & Body Works. I feel like they tend to bring this out every single spring season in various forms. So this is a scent that I really like. I feel like it'd be amazing in a wallflower, which I do know that they released it in a wallflower. So this would be amazing as a bathroom scent. That is basically like what I'm going to like do with this fragrance. Again, if they bring it out next year, it will be a bathroom scent. So that's my review on Cucumber and Lily from Bath & Body Works. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video, and stay tuned for more future individual candle reviews. And I will see you guys in my next video, which will be going up tomorrow. Peace.